Hey everybody, it's me RJ. Today, I found a nearly perfect dash bezel at the junkyard. So I'm gonna take this out of here real quick. Gentle. Other than that crack, but it's 100 times better for the Dodge, 97 Dodge Ram. Today, we are going to attempt to plastic weld. Alright, so I got some wire. You can use wire mesh, little mesh patches if you want as well, but I'm going to use some wire. And we are going to use zip ties. Some people use zip ties, some people buy like plastic stuff, you know, made for like a weldable kit and have a real welder. I'm using a soldering iron. That's all those things are, but they have special tips and stuff that might help you a little. They got little flat pointed tips, like a flathead screwdriver style, and they have like a press on the end. I don't have that. I use weld plastic, but these are difficult to find in even this condition. So what we're going to do is take this mesh here. I'm going to lay it down across the area where I'm working. Okay, I'm gonna have to do each little piece, and I'm just gonna press this together like this on the thing, like that, and then I'm gonna take this and just get one little spot weld to hold it at first because of how it is. Okay, it's really a pain.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah, so let me just do this real quick and then we'll work on it. Let's see if I'm hot enough to melt yet. Okay, there it goes. So I'll put this first one like a little band-aid in there. Some people use only the plastic itself and like make seams and stitches with it, but this stuff's not very good shape, the plastic that's here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna lift it up and do it in my hand so I can get just right. Just gotta be careful. Okay. Now you see it it's kind of working. Kind of not. A real plastic welding kit would probably be better if I had some way that I could clamp this and get it to stay, but I don't really.
Tape it or something.
Tape it, yeah, but I don't think it would. We're going to pause for a second because I need my camera person to help me get this first bead going.
Okay.
All right, everybody, I got a good bond all the way across. It's holding. So now we're going to use some of that metal to make it reinforced across it, tap it in, and add some extra plastic to hold it, okay? So, where's those wires?
Can't see.
Where's all the wires?
Okay.
So, man down. You can see they're kind of long, maybe longer than we really need, but that's what I cut, and that's what we're going to use. It's kind of a difficult angle on this thing. It's not a flat surface to work on, and where I'm working, I don't have a extra cable. It shows up on my workbench, but I'm not.
Yep,
So, yep. This is how we're going to do this. I'm just going to keep filling that hole. Here. That's keeps turning on me. little wire there to sit. I'm just going to do a little at a time. I don't know how much it's going to help, but I'm hoping it does. Okay, there we go. Okay, that one's in. I should probably just move all the others out of my way while I work. Okay, we got a little strand of wire. You could just do a whole different thing, get some Gorilla Glue, and get a piece of angle iron and glue it on the back here and hope it holds, and then glue from the front. But I don't know how much that's going to hold when you got a crack like this that's bending away like mine was. And I was just hoping that this will work good. Maybe if I had more experience, it'd be better. But as y'all can see, I've never done this before, and it is working. So you can get it to work too. And since I'm doing it from inside, part of it looks amazing. I could not get all the plastic to like sit just right on the other side, so there's still a slight crack in it. But I'm okay with that. It's much better than it was. I got this for $10 at the junkyard compared to the $200 on Amazon. Okay, so sometimes you just gotta go with what you got. Beggar can't be too much of a chooser. But the regular solder iron is working just fine for plastic welding. I'm just gonna have to wipe it off right when I'm done. I almost have too much plastic built up, but it's working. It's building a good, smooth part. And that's holding. If I want, I can just cut those plastic off. Look at that. So, let me show you how it looks. So right there it looks perfect, but I couldn't get it to fill in there. I'm thinking about, I don't know, maybe black silicone to hold it together there so it's not visible. Maybe I'll try to hit it with this. I don't know, we'll see. Pause it.
Okay.
There, guys. So, this is it. I don't know how I picked one up, but I did. So let's just throw it in there. Same thing. Melt down some zip tie. Breathe in some poisonous fumes. You know, it's okay. All in a day. All in a day.
Why do you have so many pieces there again?
Wire? Because I'm working on the corner.
Oh.
I thought I was going to just put them all down right there and leave them.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like they're going to hold. They're wires. I don't know how much reinforcement that's really going to be as part of a 14 gauge or 16 gauge speaker wire. Power wire, whatever it was. Okay. If you can get that mesh stuff that comes with the kits, it'd probably be a lot better than metal mesh. But it is across the joint metal. Hopefully it'll help it hold better. Mine looks a little sloppy compared to some people's, but on the other side it looks clean, other than that the gap is still there. I couldn't get it perfect. Might be able to, if you have a small enough crack, fix a crack in your dash too. If your crack hasn't gone full Dodge Ram yet. Or Chevy Avalanche for that matter, because they melt too. They crack and break. So I'm doing a lot of extra, which is hopefully not going to affect putting it on. I'm a little worried that it's going to, on the dash, cause it to push out, and I might have to come back out here and melt this down. Or sand it, yeah. Because I'm definitely going to try to melt this right here on the end. As y'all can see, I got too much there. I'll try to get that off. So I'm pretty sure that's going to... You want to run the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sand that down probably if you need to.
Yeah, I melted the top a little accidentally. Got a towel right here I can try to use to clean it while it's still wet. I think, like she said, sanding's going to be the best bet on that. On the end. Let's see, it's there. It's holding. Only time will tell. Only time will tell us how good it's going to hold. I almost feel like I need more plastic, but it's quite a bit there. What do you think? You think we're there? All right, everybody, so that's my play-by-play. It's not amazing. If I was on a better angle, if I had this on the workbench maybe and I could stand up and do better. I'm laying on the ground here by the outlet. It's really not bad. I'm thinking I'm going to fold these over. If they're too long. And melt them back in to it. And there's more reinforcement. I don't think it really matters if I do that or not, though. What do you think?
No, probably not.
Let's try it. Now it's somewhat like a mesh. Okay. Got that. Some of y'all can make fun of my sloppy mess. I don't care, because it's working. And if you had never thought of doing this, just like I had never thought of doing it, it's kind of a neat idea to see someone who's an idiot doing it. And like, if this idiot can do it, anybody can do it. Just how it is. Now when you're putting the plastic on, you got to slightly melt it into the plastic you're using too. You can't just melt it on top. It won't bond if you don't do that. It's actually not bad now. You know? A lot of extra goop, but if I melt it like this over, kind of spread it. That's why the actual welding things have like a push brush instead of just a flat tip like this. Okay. And like I said, there we go. I wish I could have got it a little better. Find a way to seal that right there, but look at it from there. In the distance, it's not bad. It was a big crack and bending open and lifting up. I'm a little sad that I didn't get it up there. Maybe I'll take some of this and weld it on the top too, and then just sand it a little. I'm just worried about doing that and making it look poo-poo. All right, everybody. So that's it. There we go. La-di-da. As always, I'm RJ. Seize the day each and every day. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, everybody. So I decided just to go ahead and do it. I melted a little of this in, filled it in, and then since it was slightly raised, you can still see, I slightly rubbed it. It's pretty smooth. I don't know how it's going to hold. I got a little spot right here that isn't melted yet. I'm then going to wait a little bit and take like a 300 grit sandpaper or something. 200, 220, whatever. Something. Lightly go over it. Maybe some emery cloth. It's at, I don't know what the number is, but it's really fine. And make it look better. But it's not bad. What do you think?
Yeah.
Look, let's see. I mean, you can see my work, but at the same time, look, I can almost hold it there. Ready? Look. In the cameras, it look bad?
No, not really.
Not bad. And then we're going to lightly sand it. I think it's going to be good. So here you all go. Get that. Get a little reinforcement. It's a little sloppy on the back side, but it's solid. And then just do that. All right? So there you go. That's it. So I'll put a link to a Chicago Electric Power Tools or something if they have Amazon. This is what, Harbor Freight?
Probably.
Some zip ties to use. And I'll put a link to this if you just want to buy a new one, but man, they're expensive. You're going to hit that junkyard, I'm telling you. This one was already disconnected by something. I didn't even have to pull it off, but they broke it. This crack, you can tell they did it. Alright, so I'm just rambling on. Please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps right now. yeah, that's it. As always, I'm RJ. See you today, each and every day. Bye-bye.